Hey there, it's Joel with Path to Zion podcast, and as you can tell, we are out here today on our front pasture doing some more tree work and fence repair replacement from the storm that, of course, came through here a couple weeks ago now. And my son and I had to run into town earlier today. We were actually dropping off a truck for some repair work that we needed done, and they're still doing a lot of cleanup here on our main road. And so everything that's been cut, large trees and just dragged off in piles on the side of the road, crews have been coming through and cutting those up and, big excavators and loading up trucks to haul it out of here. And so as that was taking place this afternoon, my son and I were driving out, and of course they had flagmen with the slow or stop signs. You only got two choices. and this gentleman that was right down here, the slow and stop man, he is looking at us and he turns it from stop to slow, and he tells us, he goes, come on through, go on. And I could see clearly, just without really trying, I could see a huge red dump truck that they were loading with all this tree and debris and brush and stuff coming in the lane he wanted me to go in, right towards us. And so as that's happening, I look back at him, and I'm not moving, I'm not going, and he's getting mildly upset. He's like, come on, go, I'm telling you to go. And I'm like, no, I'm pointing at the big red truck. Well, he's not looking at all, and he starts to get very angry, and he's very sternly saying, you there, go now. And I'm like, I'm not going. What's the point of me saying this? Friends, there are times here now, and there are times coming in greater measure, when sometimes the instruction we're being given, however it comes, is not what we need to heed. It's not what's right. It's not what's safe. It's not what is for our best interest. It's not for our good. That man, just a lighthearted example, was not paying attention to the situation at hand. The situation demanded, I better wait or I'm going to get plowed over by a giant red dump truck. Okay? And so the truck comes through. Ironically, he tells the truck where to park. He says, over here, once he turns around and sees us there. Well, that guy just kept straight going in the lane that we would have been going in. I say that, again, lighthearted, but to make a point. I really felt this like in my inner man of like, y'all, there's going to be some times where we're going to be given, like, okay, y'all come on this way, you go over here, go over here, go over here. And friend, I'm just telling you, we better have eyes to see. We better have our discernment on, because that may not be the way to go. It might not be the way to go. Okay? Now here's the thing that I believe is key, that I do see in some places, but I don't see it as prominent as I see this militant, rev my engine and make a scene. Here we come. You can't tell us what to do. Roll down the window, son. Tell that guy we're not going to go where he tells us to go. We're free. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about a humble recognition that comes from a confidence that is, what? Look, man, I don't want any trouble with you. You're just trying to do your job in this case. I'm not looking to make a scene. I'm not looking to get you fired. I'm just choosing to go according to what I see. I'm going to look, assess a circumstance, and make my decisions based upon what I can literally see is right, is good, is the way that we should go, and in this case, when we should go there. So friend, I say that to say this, as a big truck goes by right there to bring this to an end. Let's just be peaceful, self-controlled people who just literally follow what is right, follow what the Spirit says, learn the voice of our Father, and just go that way in spiritual matters. And sometimes in things of life, as things continue to get pressing upon us, friend, I'm just telling you, in my perspective, in my few thoughts towards this today, in 5 minutes or less, let us just be a discerning people who understand, discern, see, and move accordingly. Or in this case, don't move at all. And just Don't make a scene and, you know, be all like, get out of our way. You can't tell us what to do. There's so much of that right now. This bravado, tattooed muscle men, you know, and giant off-road four-wheelers blazing a trail even for Jesus. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a quiet, peaceful people that say, you know what? Maybe you have great intentions even, but I hear the voice of my Father. I can see, He's given me eyes to see. Talking spiritual things now. We're not going to go that way. We're going this way. And if you want to make a big deal out of it, that's up to you. I'm not going to. But me and my house, we're going to go over here and we're going to serve Yahweh Elohim. And so just be encouraged today. I don't know if that makes a lick of sense to anybody other than me right here. If it does, do with it what you want. Put it in your heart. Put it in your thoughts. Meditate on it, won't you? Let's be a discerning people who see and discern things that are in our path, whether we see it right now or it's coming tomorrow. Thank you for watching this video out here in my woods. Go to pathtozion.com, like, subscribe, all that stuff if you want to. Be blessed. Amen.